Everybody, this is Mr. Streety. We are going to code a bad guy code where it's a little alien that just floats down the screen. And then we're going to keep adding to that until there's several hundreds of aliens and a fighter and missiles and all that good stuff. So, let's get started. Okay, so the first thing I want to take a look at here is how this code is going to be organized. So first, we're going to put all of our variables and modules and libraries and all that kind of stuff that we only run once. We're going to put that right here at the top under variables. Or I could put variables and libraries, I guess. Under that, we're going to put classes. It's where all our functions go. And since we're using classes, in the next area under that, we're going to have to put a line for our objects, which is where we assign all the properties of the classes to a variable. And down beneath that is going to be our master while loop, where everything is basically where the entire game runs, or does it run? Okay, so let's get started. Okay, first we're going to import Pygame. And sys. We may not end up using sys, and the random library. Okay, so we got those three. So then we're going to do from Pygame dot locals import space asterisk. Okay, so then we're going to initialize our Pygame. Pygame.init. Then we're going to make a clock variable, and to that clock variable we are going to assign Pygame.time.clock with a capital C. Okay, so this is important. We have to remember that this one on the right has to have a capital C. The one on the left has to have a small c. The one on the right is a function. The one on the left is a variable. Okay, so we're assigning the function to the variable. But they are different. Okay, so next we're going to do Pygame dot display dot set caption, set underscore caption, and this is where we're going to give our game a name. So I'm going to call mine Space Invaders. You can call yours whatever you want. Next, we're going to set up our screen. So we're going to do screen equals Pygame dot display dot set mode, set underscore mode. Okay, notice we got two parentheses here, and we're going to put 640 comma 650 for our screen size. Okay, next we're going to make our bad guy image bad guy underscore image equals pygame dot image dot load. Okay, and we're going to load in quotes badguy dot png. Okay, now after that we're going to put a convert function. Okay, next we're going to make we're going to eventually add more stuff to this, but for right now we're just going to go on with the classes. Looks like I misspelled pygame there. Okay, so let's add some classes here, or one class. We're going to add the class badguy with a capital B. Okay, so we're going to have our def function is going to be the first function. It always is the first function. Okay, inside our parentheses here, we're going to put self. Okay, so our badguy initially is going to be located at self.x equals random.rand int, random.rand int, which is the random integer function, and we're going to choose between the integers of 0, 570. So on the x-axis, he's going to be between 0 and 570. Okay, so self.y equals -45. Okay, so ironically, -45, this means that he will be off the screen at the top. He will be off the screen at the top in the beginning. Okay, so that is our init function. Next, let's do the move function. So def move, and again we're going to put self in our parentheses there, and we need to put a space between move and def. Alright, so he's going to be moving at a rate of, so self.y will be moving at a rate of 3 pixels. So plus equals 3. Next, we're going to do the draw function. So def draw, and again we put self because alright, and we are going to use the blit function here. Screen.blit. We're going to be blitting that badguy image to the screen. So badguy underscore image, comma, quote, or parentheses, sorry, self.x, comma, self.y. Now, there is something else we have to do. If we run this code like it is right now, it's probably not going to do anything. Matter of fact, this is the error it's going to give us. Could not open badguy. So what we need to go ahead and download the images. Okay, so if we go to the bottom of the page here, there's badguy image.zip. So I'm going to click on that, click on it again, and it's going to download, and I'm going to right click, show in folder, because we need to unzip this rascal. Alright, so extract all. Okay, so now it's in our downloads folder unzipped. Okay, so I'm going to right click, copy. You could leave it in the downloads, but I'm going to put it on the documents. Okay, so paste. Then it goes to your documents. Okay, so now we need to save this file in those documents. So File, Save As, Documents. Got to find that bad guy image right there. Okay. Call it bad guy number 1. See if we can go there with this too. Okay, so here's all of our images. And there's our file right there, badguy1.py. Okay, so let's try to run it now. So select all. Okay, and we don't get that little arrow. All it's going to do right now is just this. It's just going to give us a black box. And it's going to tell us not responding because we haven't told it how to get out of the game. We haven't told it how to quit the game yet. So, that's all for today. All right. Good luck.